So yeah, I was really intrigued, and you kind of mentioned it, the fact that the online play of it all and stuff like that. And one thing I'm really intrigued by, and there's other games that do this too, but we're specifically talking about FPSs today. Is there room for a new player to come in and learn an FPS? In the sense of, can they do it without just dying every 5 seconds to frustrate? Because that's all I see. I can't imagine anybody being able to have that time to learn, as you said, the guns, or if it's Apex and the skill level and stuff. I feel like you have to be there day one, or like that's it. Like, you're gonna lose time. People are gonna learn certain tricks of the game, and you just can't catch up.
Well, with Apex, I wasn't there since day one. I started playing Apex when season 6 hit, I think.
Okay.
So I was brand spanking new player getting thrown into high level lobbies. There's supposed to be skill based matching on there, but I don't really think it exists.
Every FPS
um,
claims that.
but
So,
I mean, as long as you have, like, when me and my brother play on there, he doesn't really play Apex that often.
okay.
But when me and him play, we get into sweatier lobbies because he'll join my thing. Like, he'll join my party.
Yeah.
We'll be in a little more sweaty lobbies with higher level characters and stuff. Plus, right now, in all honesty, there's a bunch of bugs going around in Apex, so all the people that usually play ranked, because they're more serious players than I am,
Mm-hmm.
they've been coming to, like, the regular pubs,
Okay.
which is just like regular battle royale, and so then you'll have like diamond or predator ranked people. A predator is like the highest rank you can get, and they'll just come in and like just demolish the entire lobby. Like,
Right.
it's frustrating. Call of Duty is a little more forgiving, because, like,
Okay.
yeah, you gotta level up your guns and stuff, and so you can get the better attachments and stuff like that. But what you can do is they have game modes on Warzone where it's just like you infinitely respawn. So, like, Plunder, if you're like anybody who's just getting into Warzone,
Mm-hmm.
Plunder is your best friend. It's a good way to level up your guns quick so you can get them better and you can get a feel for the game because you respawn infinitely.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I couldn't get that word out. Through the door, like, through the time that you're playing that game.
Yeah.
That's what I started on when I started playing Warzone. Clash. Clash is another good one when they have Clash out. It's a giant 50 versus 50 team deathmatch,
Okay.
and it's infinite respawn. Um, Clash and Plunder are going to be like your best friends. Or if you actually have Cold War or Modern Warfare or Vanguard, you can level up your guns in there and then take them to Warzone with you. It's just Warzone's gameplay is different than multiplayer
Yeah.
gameplay.
So,
So, I mean, in that aspect, Warzone and Call of Duty are a little more forgiving.
okay. So, in general, not Apex, not Call of Duty, not any Pacific FPS game, but what are your kind of top tips for, somebody who's never played an FPS? They're trying to jump in. They're trying to learn. Um, what would be your advice for somebody that is trying to get into or wants to try the FPS genre?
Uh, Number one tip: do not give up. Do not give up. It's gonna be frustrating. Trust me.
Yeah.
mean, if you guys ever come and watch one of my streams, you'll hear me tell people you'll hear me cussing everybody out.
Oh, hell
But
yeah.
don't give up. My second tip would be have fun. Play with people that you know. Don't let
Right.
the randos get to you, because randoms can be toxic as hell and mean. Don't let them get to you.
Yep.
My third tip would be try to learn which guns you're more comfortable with
Okay.
as soon as you can. Like, it's gonna take a while, because you're gonna have to go through all the guns and whatnot. Figure out if you like to fight at medium range, or if you prefer long range, or you like to be up in somebody's face, shooting them in the face with a shotgun.
Yep.
I mean, like, it depends on your preference. It depends on the preference of the person. Like, I prefer to do medium to long range.
Yep.
I rarely ever do close range battles. Unless I'm messing around, then I'll like throw a shotgun on, or I'll run around with a ballistic knife and shoot people in the forehead with a knife.
Oh dear God. So what is your any FPS now? What is your go-to game for a beginner? Would you say, you know, a game they can just sit down, they can. There's not too much of that negativity or rage, or that they can just really try and get the grips into FPS and really try and learn the game system.
Honestly, it's not even an SPF. It's actually a third-person shooter, and it's gonna sound super stupid, but
I know what you're gonna say.
Fortnite is actually a pretty chill
God
game.
damn it! God damn it!
I'm sorry. It is chill. And they have some guns that allow you to shoot in first person. So, like, if you really want to do that, then you could do that. Or, what's another first person that's actually pretty chill?
No, you gave your answer. You don't get to take it back.
No.
That's it.
No. There's also Paladins. Paladins is pretty good.
Okay.
That one's I mean, you'll probably rage a little bit, because again, there's like certain characters with certain set skills, blah blah blah. But it's not as bad as, say, like Warzone or Apex, or trying to think of something else, a Rainbow Six. I can't think of anything else.
No, that's okay. So, what do if somebody approaches you and goes, "Hey, you know, you should try this new FPS with me." What is it that you look for? Because you've obviously enjoyed the genre. You've obviously played a lot of the genre. Is there warning signs where you instantly kind of know, oh, I'm not gonna like this, or I'm gonna give it a miss, or isn't that with the FPS games?
There are some FPS games that I will not play, just
Okay.
because I don't understand the mechanics of the game. Like,
Okay.
Rainbow Six Siege. I have it, played it a couple of times. I have not touched it since. I don't understand the mechanics of the game. I can't get into the game. It's not a game for me. It's too, like, I like when you have to think about what you do before you do it, but that game is just way too technical for me.
Yeah.
And I already know I will take that game way too seriously.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just gonna aggravate me more.
Be good for a stream, though. Just saying. Put down below if you want to see Pikagirl play.
Nope.
Am I gonna do this to you again?
Look, I love you, and I love all the people that watch you. I love all the people that watch me. I will not play Rainbow Six Siege. I'm sorry, I can't. It's just it's too technical for me, and I honestly I hate playing games seriously because I know they're just
Yeah.
video games, and I despise when I actually have to take a game seriously. Like if I'm 2v1ing somebody and I have to get a little more serious than what I normally do. I
Yep.
absolutely hate that.
Yeah,
Because
it
like when
makes
I
sense.
get like that, I get more toxic and more hateful, and I do not like that part of me at all.
Hmm. Okay, so let's bring it back more to the positive and kind of silly parts
Yes.
of FPS. What's the weirdest like mechanic that you've ever seen in an FPS? Whether it's like a grenade that somehow kills people with confetti, or like a gun that doesn't look like a gun. Um,
Okay, so in Apex, they had an April Fool's event, and they had it was one of the shotguns. It's called a Mozambique. It's like a pistol shotgun.
okay.
If you picked it up, it would shoot out little stuffed Loch Ness monster plushies that would attack people.
Oh dear lord.
It shot out little Nessies. It was adorable. It was the funniest thing I have ever seen on a first-person shooter ever.
And how many people did you headshot with a Nessie?
Uh, quite a few.
I just love the thought of like going back to the morgue and being like, time of death. What was cause of death? A Nessie. I just love that imagery.
And like what made it even more funny is that one of the characters on there, her name's Watson. She actually has a emote where she will put one of those down.
Yep.
And one of her rare animations for her heirloom is she will pull out a Nessie,
Mm-hmm.
and squeeze it, and it squeaks.
Yep.
So like it just made it all like it made it super funny.
That's really cool. So I kind of want to get onto the technical side, if I may. What do you think is missing in the FPS genre? Because I know this is pretty much the same for every genre right now or nowadays, but I'm not seeing anything new. Like it was Call of Duty, then it was the battle royales, then everyone copied the battle royales. Like, is there anything that like in your own head that you've gone, oh, this would be like a really cool concept for an FPS?
You know, I thought it would be pretty cool if because a lot of FPSs, if you take Warzone and Apex, and I know I've been talking about them a lot. For an
Mm-hmm.
example, Apex has these things called launch towers,
Yep.
and you zip up and you can fly to another spot.
Mm-hmm.
During one of Warzone's updates, we got the redeploy balloons, which are pretty much the same as the launch towers in Apex.
Okay.
But I think it would be really cool if there was an FPS that where like you could actually make your own gun, like make a gun that has never existed.
Oh, okay.
Or
So
like
rather than like
make
customization.
make your own character with its own set of skills.
Oh, okay. So kind of a hybrid between RPG and FPS.
Yeah,
That'd
I
be
think that
pretty
would be
cool.
really cool.
Yeah. Wow, that's yeah. I think I'd play that honestly.
I
That'd
think that
be
would be
pretty
like a
cool.
really cool FPS game if they ever made it. Just like you can make your own character, make your own guns. You can make a gun that shoots marshmallows that explode on impact or something. Like
I
It would
could
be.
see you doing that.
I would do that. But like, I think that would be really cool.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Also, like how the first gun that I think of making is one that shoots out marshmallows.
That's because you'd want them to be real and eat them. Let's be honest.
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure my dog Hades would agree too. He eats marshmallows.
I know.
On very rare occasions.
Oh yeah, don't come at me, guys. Fill her comment section up. I take no responsibility of this.
No, he gets them on very rare occasions, like, and then he'll only get one.
Yeah.
And then, like, a month later, he'll get another one, maybe.
So, we've spoken about what you think would make the FPS genre better. We've spoken about what's missing. What is it? What's the worst thing about being an FPS player? Like, whether it's the game, whether so it's the players.
It's the toxic players. A lot of people in the gamer community, especially the Call of Duty community,
Yeah.
the Call of Duty community is very toxic. You'll get guys who are still living in the 16th century thinking that, oh, well, women have to listen to everything that they fucking say. And
Right.
women shouldn't be playing video games, blah, 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 blah. Like, I've been told to go back to the kitchen. I've been told that I need to shut up and just do as people say. I've been told that Call of Duty was a man's game. To which I responded, no, it is rated M, but it's not for men, it's for mature. So I don't understand why you're on this game. But any advice I could give with dealing with the toxic stuff, and it's not really the greatest advice, but throw that shit right back at them.
Yeah.
Because I've been told, like, oh, well, what, are you a dyke? And I'm like, yeah, and I'm pretty sure I get more bitches than you do. And then they'll immediately shut up. You just
well,
throw it back at them.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. We have an exclusive on Pikagirl.
It's just like, it's really, like, sometimes some stuff will get to you, because there's racial slurs, there's homophobic slurs.
Yeah.
There's, like, I've been called a useless bitch before. I mean, and it's really, there are some people that you'll meet, and, like, if they hear somebody talking shit to you, they'll stand up for you.
Yeah.
And then there's some people that'll just be like, oh yeah, get them. And then, like, there's even some girls in the community, which us other girls call pick-me girls, who will treat other girls like complete and utter shit just to get the approval of the guys on her team.
Yeah.
And it's sad.
Yeah.
Again, that's mostly in Warzone. I have not encountered as many toxic people in Apex.
Mm-hmm.
But I've encountered a couple. Like, I told this one kid to shut the hell up because he was getting on my nerves. But Warzone and Call of Duty are very, well, just Call of Duty in general is a very toxic community.